I love how you put this down.
All right, John, you can stand up, take a break.
Two to go.
All right, from my mother's dark vagina, I'm Luna Marmal, and here with us is Mr. Marks from Raleigh High Public Schools. You are a calculus and computer science teacher at Raleigh High, and you have also been a part of a couple of extracurricular activities, namely Team 1228, the Outdoors Club, as well as founding the Gaming Club a couple years back. More importantly than that, though, everyone that's sitting around us who is not helping out with the filming is here because they are your ex-students. Is that correct?
Yep, pretty much everyone here, yeah.
And we're all here because you left such an impact, and we thought we loved you so much that we decided to bring you out here and make you eat spicy wings. How do you feel?
Extremely grateful to have such great friends nearby who I once called my students, and now I consider friends.
That's great. How do you handle your spice?
Same as everyone else, I suppose.
So first question, mostly because we're filming this, and I don't think most of us know. You were here as our calculus teacher, but before that you had a life. Tell us a little bit about your background, a little bit from how we got from John Marks at the end of high school to now Father John all these years later.
I don't even remember the last time we did this, if I talked about my full-on story from high school to where we are now.
I looked over the footage.
I will I will give you the short version because it's quite the story. But I initially did not intend to be an education major and go on to teach high school. I was originally going to be a finance major, and I went to Lehigh in Pennsylvania. Did a first year was fine. I did an internship over the summer and realized I hated it. And knew that was not what I wanted to do. Another year, nope. Still hated it. Still knew this was not for me. Basically took a year off. Worked at A&P, actually. That's used to be A&P, but now I think it's Acme. It's not too far away from here, actually. On the way to Westfield. That's that one there. And in that time, I realized I really wanted to do teaching. I wanted to be a teacher. I don't know if I necessarily think that was the greatest decision at this point, but it has led me to here, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, I decided to become a teacher, enrolled at Kane, and got an intern or student teaching position at Raleigh, and got hired soon after that, and here I am today.
That's awesome. And we're so lucky to have you.
I'm happy to be here.
Say you let me here, and now I know it's a mistake.
What's up?
Yeah, what's up? You first this time.
No, me first?
Yeah.
Oh, darn it, it's chunky. Oh, no.
Nice.
I'm actually very scared myself. I'm not sure.
I mean, it looks kind of like a mustard-based sauce or something.
So all of these are very differently flavored is the great part about this.
That's cool.
This experience.
I'm happy about that.
And you can get one at thehedonist.com. Use offer code SUCKMYSCROTUM to suck my scrotum and receive no discount.
Okay, there we go. Now we're getting it. All right, excellent. That didn't come out very easily, but that's all right. All right. There you go. Cheers. There you go. Okay.
All right, so John, we did the math, and you've had roughly over the course of your career over 1,000 students in total between all of your different classes come through your classroom.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
really good.
So, we wanted to ask you, is there any student, without naming names, that you want to highlight? Someone who you expected really a lot of and then failed, or someone... The peanut gallery is laughing because that's all of them. Or
Well,
someone who you didn't think so highly of, but they proved you wrong.
well, I'm gonna have to go with someone that I, and again, same thing, not naming names, but one student that I actually had was really thought very, very highly of, and said at the time they wanted to be a teacher, and I was like, really? You sure? And I was like, wait, okay, well that's great, wonderful, you know, you'd be all, you know, you'd be fantastic. And lo and behold, last year, that same student interned at the high school, and they got hired at Eaton County Magnet School, and they're going to be a math teacher for Calc 1 and Calc 2 next year. So I was like, that's sick. They're gonna be great too.
Any not so prized pupils?
This one's more of a sad story actually, but no, I had this student in my pre-calc class. I thought they were pretty bright, and well, some tragedies had happened to the student, and the student actually became homeless and didn't have any family really, and really just you know, reached out to me actually, and you know, just wanted to see if I could spare some money and spare some clothing or food or something, and I actually did. I met this person at Dunkin' Donuts one time with my wife, believe it or not, and yeah, this person was clearly addicted to drugs, and it was upsetting. And you know, over the course of the past couple years, I've here and there helped out once in a while. You know, sometimes a little, sometimes a lot. I felt terrible doing it, but I kind of had to cut them off. Didn't block them necessarily, but just kind of stopped responding. But yeah, that was a rough one. That was a rough one. But yeah, you know, you got your ups and you got your downs at the end of the day, and people are people, and life is life. And you got to take the good ones and take the unfortunate stories and everything in between.
All right, this next one is Tomasa. Oh god damn.
There's always that. Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
I'm trying to kill you.
I thought that was the point.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Look at the
that's lovely.
the even dispersal.
Oh jeez. That's gonna be
Yeah,
bad.
we're both in this.
They were fine.
No, don't worry.
They were fine.
We're in the first half. Relax.
That's how it was last time too. 4 years ago now? I don't even know. Maybe 3 years ago. 4 years ago.
4 years.
4
Hey, we
years.
did this junior year.
4
Well,
years.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel! 4 years. All right then. Here we go.
Wow, that was really good. It was a very vinegary one.
Oh.
Fuck it. I might have fucked up.
You know what? It's like.
Never mind.
It's like a lingering burn, but not an intense one.
So you told me that you were roughly about 10 years into your career, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're approaching your decade. But as a... What's up?
No, I can't believe it. It's true.
But
Sure
even
is.
with that, most people don't really think about it, but most of our high school teachers have spent more time as a student throughout elementary, high school, college than they did as a teacher. Can you tell us a little bit about your experiences and what you did back in... What did young John Marks look like?
Oh my god. Oh.
Or sad?
I'd have to find it, but I could probably find it. Oh, that does burn afterwards. Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh. What was I like as a high schooler or a middle schooler? My god.
Napkins, dude. I don't want to wipe on the...
You know what? I was really like so think you guys, but like think like so much more insecure. So much more insecure of themselves. Like I couldn't even do something like this. Like the 13, 14-year-old Marks could never do something like this without like stuttering over themselves and worrying about what they're saying and how stupid they look compared to others and whatever. I probably still do, but it doesn't matter anymore because I'm old, so it's great. I'd hang out with my small group of friends who I still actually see once in a while. I actually saw them just this past maybe 4 months ago. Saw quite a few of them for the first time in like a couple years, but before then I would see them probably at least 2 or 3 times a year, which is, I know that sounds not a lot, but that's a lot for people that you knew back in like elementary school. So like I just hung out with them all the time. We just played video games like at my friend Nick's house, and yeah, happened to be the same. Yeah, right. We would just hang out there and play video games, and as we got older, it would be, have parties there. They would get high. I don't know. I kind of did that stuff, but not really. But like it was good times. Like, and his parents never knew. Well, they probably knew, but like for the most part, they didn't really know. So it was like, it was cool. But I don't know. Like I was way more insecure with myself. Not just literally having like 0 game with girls, like 0. I don't even know how I ended up with my wife. It's a friggin' world mystery. Like it makes no sense at all. Like
yeah, none of us know how that feels.
And that's okay. And you know what? It might actually happen to all of you. Like it could actually still happen. Like it's a miracle that it happened to me. Like my wife's like a 9 and I'm like a 4. Like it's crazy. But like sometimes life's weird like that. Like I don't know. Like you just get lucky sometimes. But sometimes you don't. But like, sometimes shit still sucks. Like
wait, if you said 4 years, isn't it like you're approaching your 5-year anniversary then, right?
Yeah. Yeah. 4-year anniversary on September 1st.
Oh, nice. That's amazing.
Yeah. And it's actually gotten better over time, because most of the time it doesn't.
Obviously we're editing and cutting this together. You want to say anything into the camera so your wife can see it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love you, babe. You're the best thing that ever happened to me, literally in every form. Like, and thank you for letting me go out on Saturday night to spend time with these guys and lady and not be with you. I know you have limited time to see me, and the fact that I'm spending it here pisses you off to no end.
I'm going to use my camera to formally apologize and also note that I did not know that he was skipping out on you. You ready for the next one?
I'm ready. I will also not bitch out though. There we go.
I respect it.
I mean, it is hot ones. Come on.
What do you got? Normally I would have like brushed them down.
Yeah, it's all right though. I gotta rewatch the old footage. That must be good.
Who has it? You have it. You certainly have it. Oh, you know what I have for you? I'm sorry to interrupt the recording.
No, that's okay. Did you have an extra set of napkins? I'm sorry. Hey, there we go.
Finally.
What is that?
A USB I stole from him 2 years ago?
3 years ago?
2 years ago?
See? It's already been a productive day. We're getting things done.
Well, that was way less than I thought it would. Alright, so while we're doing this, I wanted to talk to you about, you said about a decade of experience. What the fuck? A decade of experience in the high school setting, and I want to throw at you some common high school like scenarios and just see how you react.
Oh boy, here we go.
First things first, parent-teacher conferences.
Parent-teacher conferences. Well, crap. Damn it in hell.
You don't like it?
No, it's okay. It's not that bad. honestly, most of the time, most parents that come by, they're the parents of like the really good kids anyway that are literally just fishing for compliments. Like no like sugarcoating. They're literally just there to hear another person talk about how good their kid is. At least that has been my experience so far. I am sure that is not always the case. But then there are definitely the parents that are there that are like, you know, kids failing or whatever. And, you know, you always want to start off with something positive that they're doing or not doing. But no, and then you go into like, okay, like, but this is what they need to work on. Like, this is the problem. If they don't do this, or if they do this instead, you know, things are going to go better for them.
I'm just thinking, you teach AP level calculus, those sort of honors and higher level courses. Have you ever had an awkward conversation with a parent about how their child probably shouldn't be in this class?
You know what? I've actually never said that to a parent directly. I have gave subtle hints as to how and why the student might not be in that or shouldn't be in that class or not. You know, they're in there because all the other, you know, top kids are in there. So it's like, you feel weird if you're not with the rest of those kids. And if you drop down, you're like, oh, I'm a failure. It's like, not really, but like, that's kind of how it felt, I'm sure, at the time for a lot of those kids. I think there's like maybe like 3 or 4 that really actually wanted to take AP calculus because they wanted to actually learn calc and not because of some other reason. And, you know, I can always tell who those kids are.
A teacher saying you should have gone during lunch.
You should have gone during lunch. What does that mean?
What's that mean? They're students trying to go to the bathroom. Teacher says you should have gone during lunch.
Oh! If I've ever said that to a student.
Have you?
Have I ever said that to a student? I don't even remember. No, because, like, you gotta go to the bathroom, just go to the friggin' bathroom. Like, who cares? Who really cares? Oh, well, during the test, like, yeah, like, you should have. But, like, I'm not gonna let him go. Like, you gotta go to the bathroom. Like, come on. Like, we're people. Like, I'm not, like, a friggin' Nazi. Like, I'm not gonna, like... I'm not, like, monitoring your freaking, you know, bodily functions. It's ridiculous.
Speaking of testing, what about a student that flames out during a big test?
Flames out during a big test. I've actually had that happen multiple times. And actually, I've given them, believe it or not, opportunities to redeem themselves. Yeah, more than a few times, actually. And, you know, because I get it, because things happen. Like, life happens. I get it. I really do. I would have loved to have that opportunity when I was in high school. I don't think I ever got it. But, it happens.
High school teenager drama and politics.
High school teenager drama?
Yeah.
Like,
so the
I'm a
kids,
teacher, and I notice high school drama amongst the students.
The students fraternizing.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, the few times I'm just like, all right, let's keep going. Like, that's the extent of, like, what I'll say. I'm not gonna be like, this is a place of learning. How dare you defile this beautiful institution?
You're also not.
Yeah, right. Okay.
You're also not a teacher that gets involved in any way, I assume.
No, like between the two, no way.
And
stay a far 50-foot pole away from any of that. My God.
So teenager drama. My last one is.
Politics?
Administration and teacher drama. What do you?
Oh God, there's so much of that. You don't even want to know, man. You just don't. Like, there's a reason I don't talk to anybody. Like, because I don't want to. Like, there's so much ridiculousness. I don't know. Like, it's. You would expect more out of some of these people. Let's put it this way.
Would we?
I think so. Even from what you currently have, like your current expectations, you would still be like, I'm really surprised at you.
The amount of PhDs.
Yeah, right? Like the amount of like theoretic education that they received and life that they experienced, you would think. But nah, not really.
When
By
we
the
do
way,
this
if
again
this
in
ever
5
if
years-
this ever actually gets out on the internet, please don't fire me. I promise I'm a good teacher. I really am.
He is.
I do my best.
He is. What's it? 9 students here, all excited to just be here and hang out with him.
Yeah, that's true. That's got to count for something, right? Okay, this is getting to the.
Wow, that is a lot.
Yeah.
You know, this is like the second to
Yeah,
last
we're on
one,
the second to
right?
last. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's picking up, bro.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah. Now we're getting to it.
So in my research phase, I found out you were part of the BLM protest in Rahway last year as a sort of computer science and calculus teacher. Do you think STEM, either as through education or through industry, has any part in sort of social change?
I'm good. Certainly from like the technological standpoint, I think that's been like one of the biggest things or biggest reasons that really anything gets big now. Before, so much stuff would have gotten swept under the rug or like lied about, and people would have just believed it because there was just no way to prove otherwise. So now it's like literally anything that gets caught on camera now, or that can be caught and proven with videotape and audio. That's one of the strongest things that we've ever had. Well, not just that, but also the ability to send that to anybody and anywhere, and anybody has that. Because at the end of the day, people believe what they can see and hear. But now we're coming up to a bigger issue, which is people that are in just straight up denial and don't want to accept reality. And there's a virus right now, guys. Like, it's pretty bad. You kind of should be like taking precautions and not going to like, crowded indoor events thinking that you're safe. Like, you're probably not safe. Like, it's a real thing. So like just accept reality. Like, stop, don't, like, I don't know, maybe people are just like beyond the point of saving now. I don't know. It's crazy.
Alright. Done. Made it to the end.
Okay.
This one right here is called The Last Dab. And it's called The Last Dab because it's tradition around here and required now. For you to, well, because we didn't even put sauce on it. To put a little extra, or, the amounts on the last wing.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Does it even want to, does it come out at all, or?
Well, it will.
Okay.
In a dab. Oh, we're doing this in solidarity. So a couple of the
Really?
are picking up a couple of
But you
wings.
guys haven't even like warmed up yet.
Oh, y'all are just gonna come with us on this journey. There's only 2 milks. Y'all can fuck off.
It doesn't want to. Okay.
You can do this. Don't worry. It's okay.
Okay, there we go.
There you go. That's it. No. Oh my god.
Yes.
Mark,
Get a massive.
Okay.
Look at him merge.
I'm genuinely asking, do you want to switch with me with the more modest olive?
Nah.
Nah? Okay, well, you know what? Here, pass me the model, because, we're doing this in solidarity. There's a whole bunch
Hey. Hey,
There's a
Howard.
whole bunch of your former students joining us. We are all really glazing it. We are all
I'm genuinely concerned for the rest of you though. You haven't warmed up.
all right.
It's gonna be. I don't know. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, can someone who is
I have
not
one
about
that's-
to have their entire thing on fire get ready to set this up?
Okay.
Alright, ready?
All right. So I'm gonna. Okay. There we go.
So, John, the last question, as it starts to heat up.
Hey, if anyone needs to sing, he goes to the women's bathroom, not the man.
This is an AB calculus problem
Breathe.
from the last list.
Yeah, you forgot about this.
Please try it your absolute best. It's all yours. We have the answers for when it's time to check.
Holy shit.
John, you jumped on a plane. Why can't you see it?
How much was that? 2.7?
2.7.
2.7? I love how you put this now.
Right, John. You can stand up, take a break.
You're gonna need a minute. All right.
Perhaps the best. Continuous function f is defined on the closed interval -6 to less than or equal to -6 to less than or equal to 5, greater than or equal to.
It is known that this point is on the graph. Hold on. Is it just part B that I have to do?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
You're good.
Oh.
We did this to pressure you. We were expecting you to be in pain and do this, but it looks like you're out of pain and doing this.
I'm all right. I'm hanging in there. All right, so this is 2.
Well, you still got one extra wing if you want to go again.
Okay, why did you do it?
It has to be you, John.
Give them that.
Oh, it's a definite integral.
John Flames like you. Let's go, John. Let's go. It's fun. Who does that you don't eat tofu?
Yeah, convinced. Yeah.
What do you do?
We all didn't get to stare at you do this.
Who does that?
We were all in the middle of something when we were all eating it together. It's already in a frame. I'm gonna literally.
I think I'm satisfied with my answer.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Let's take a
All
look.
answers get close to the wall.
I also have the answers on my phone
Good.
to double check your work.
I'm gonna be really embarrassed if it's wrong.
John, you managed to survive all 6 wings that we have signed up for you. Anything you'd like to say to this camera, or this camera?
That was fun. The last ones really sucked. Honestly, up until there, it was a really enjoyable experience. This last one, I'm feeling real bad for anybody who doesn't have milk right now. Like, no joke. I mean, I did have a lot, but like, still. Like, the difference between no milk. Oh, and I hope I got that last question right. Cause
You did.
Did I seriously get it right?
This is
Hey.
put this. That's for you.
Oh, thanks.
That's for you. Because we drew on it with Sharpie.
Because the one day you didn't come home.
Yo, Skyler, you good?
That's cool. I know. That's I appreciate. That's
Touch
really
my
cool.
nose like a
Yo,
fucking
Skyler,
idiot.
good?
You know.
He walking in,
I have
coming
I have a confession to make though,
He
everyone.
came in to go get some milk.
What's up?
I'm not teaching Apicalc anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. It took me off.